Hello and welcome to the ECMK video on how to deal with the audit results. So if you've passed an audit, you'll receive an email notification such as this saying, well done, you've passed your audit, the assessment meets the scheme and TCLG rules. If you receive this notification, unfortunately the audit hasn't met the scheme requirements. So there's some further action that's needed to be done. The example I'm going to look at is an assessment that failed to meet the scheme requirements and requires reissuing as the certificate is defective. So we can see that the audit type, it's a random, it's a periodic. We see the auditor's status showing it's completed, it's failed the audit. They've got the member's name there, that'll be yourself, and then the auditor's name. We can see that the audit was called on the 1st of August and it was completed on the 3rd of August and the assessment was lodged on the 1st. So as we scroll down a little bit, we can actually see that the re-lodgement required box is ticked, so it's showing that the certificate is defective. So it doesn't meet the scheme or MHCLG requirements, so it is required to be reissued. This next screen, if you click on the View Audit, shows the pro forma of how we've audited the assessment. So the questions that we're looking at and how we compare them to what the assessor has provided in the evidence. So this example here, the assessment has met the scheme requirements. We've got the results pass, and there's a summary of what we've seen and how the quality of the work. There's also a little section there if the assessment was called on a SMART rule, so we'll have a pass or fail on there. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to reissue a certificate. So if we go to the assessment, so I'll just select this one here, 68 St Heliers Road. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to reissue this for an audit because it's failed. So if I press the clone EPC button, I can actually make another copy of that assessment. So, it saves me re-entering all the data again. So we can see I've got different options, but I'm going to select reissue for audit. And what that's done is it's now made another copy. It's a clone of the original report. So what I'm going to do now is press Edit Assessment, and I'm going to make the changes that the auditors recommended or the things that were found wrong on the assessment. So this is an editable version of that lodged EPC. In this case, I want to change the roof construction because I might not have provided enough evidence. I might have only provided enough evidence of 100 mil. So same situation again. I press the EPC summary, and then when you've got your new rating, just press Lodge as per normal. So once the report has been lodged, we need to now just inform the scheme to remove the old certificate. So we've got the defective one and the new one. So if you just grab hold of the RRN of the new one and email support@ecmk.co.uk with the old and the new RRN numbers, and we can remove the old defective certificate. Finally, I'm just going to show you two documents that will be very useful for energy assessors, and one's the ACC 605, and this is an outline of the evidence that we require from assessors to meet the scheme and MHCLG requirements. It's not a definitive list, but it's an overview of the types of evidence that we require and the quality of photographs, what happens when we audit it, and those processes, types of quality of photographs. It's 4 pages long, so again, download that from the scheme documents, and also this document is also available when we request you for an audit. And finally, there's a copy of the audit policy. So this document I strongly recommend that you download, read and understand, and it shows you, the assessor, how we, the scheme, conduct ourselves in auditing you and your assessments. So it's the frequency, the types of audits, what to do if you've failed an audit, what to do if you've passed an audit, how to reissue certificates, and your timescales. Really important information. Well, like I say, if anybody does have any questions or queries, always please do contact us on the contacts page attached here, and we're always more than happy to help. Thanks for listening.